dry it gets, right? And you can also see Today, I'm putting the AAOBOSI cold pressed masticating juicer to the test so you can learn from my experiences. Let's see if this juicer can handle real life juicing. As I was unboxing this, I can tell you that it was secure to say the least. Right out of the box, this juicer is extremely lightweight and small, perfect for dorm rooms or studio apartments where space is very limited. It comes with the juicing cup, the pulp cup, that are both in the same size, so very interchangeable, the pusher, the multi-purpose cleaning brush, love that, the base with the forward reverse switch to prevent any jams, the feeding cup, the auger, and the filter, and of course, the juicing body. I really appreciate the dark color, not just because it matches my kitchen, but because it helps preserve the juicer longer from stains from foods like beets or turmeric. So this is giving very much travel friendly, very much like quick and concise. So I'm very excited because we are actually going to be doing some wellness shots today. So we're gonna see how she performs, right? So small, quick serving sizes, something super inexpensive. So we are going to see how she performs. So today we're going to be trying out 2 recipes. The first one is going to be a wellness shot recipe that's going to be good for digestion. Wellness shots are great for digestion, immune health, things like that. You can take them quick in the morning. This is going to be great. So we're gonna see how it does. So this recipe is always listed in the description box, but we're going to be using celery, lemon, pineapple, and fennel. All right, so we're gonna see how she performs. Super easy to click and lock in place. Literally just turns, put everything in there, and then it just clicks in place. Same thing with the top half. All right, before we continue, I have to point out that I had to pull out the instructions. So as to get it perfectly aligned, I told you these juicers are like meant for safety so that no one gets hurt, so that there's no malfunctioning of the parts on the inside because they're very expensive. All right, let's get to juicing. We're actually going to be doing 2 wellness shot recipes. So for this first wellness shot recipe, we've got celery, pineapple, fennel, lemon, and I believe we have some ginger in here at the bottom. All right, buddy, you wanna put it in? Go ahead and do the honors. Put a few pieces in. No, we have to turn it, we have to put this stuff in and then we'll turn it on, okay? So we'll put these in, and then we'll put our celery in. Celery is really hard to optimize machines for, so celery is a great tester to see just how good it is, if there's any malfunctions, if there's any hiccups or anything like that. Celery is always like one of the first things that you can choose to see if your juicer is worth it or if it's going to perform well.
Can I turn it on?
Yes, go ahead. Turn it on, leave it on, leave it on. finished with juice number 1. So initially, I can very much tell you it has that layer of fiber on the top, which you are more than welcome to strain off if you want. But remember that added extra fiber is just like kind of like having pulp in your drink. It's going to help keep you fuller longer. It's going to help keep you satiated a little bit more. So it is, it's not a bad thing. It's not a terrible thing at all. It's actually a really good thing. So, all right, so let's taste it.
You can taste it.
Yeah, you want to taste it?
No.
You don't want to taste it? Okay.
Does it good?
Tastes like a shot.
Yes.
It's very strong. You can taste the lemon, you can taste the greens, and you can taste that ginger. The pineapple is in there, but it's not enough to spike your blood sugar. It's definitely not enough to overpower all of the greens in there with the sweetness. So I think that this is going to be a great ginger shot. This is a great shot option if you just want to add those quick greens in the morning, if you just want to add those quick get those digestive enzymes moving along inside your body. This is a great option. So good. All right, we are moving on to juice number 2. The easiest thing, oh man, Malachi, you can't do this one. This one needs gloves. This one has cayenne pepper in it. It smells so good. This next recipe is pineapple, cucumber, ginger, grapefruit, turmeric, and cayenne pepper, okay? So we're going to use gloves for this one.
I don't want the fruit. Can I turn it on?
Not yet, babe. Almost time.
Not yet.
Okay, go ahead. Leave it on, and now press the cushion. There you go.
Great job. Now you can do it. Whoops. I don't want the juice to do it.
Don't press it too hard. Have made juice number 2. As you can see, I tried to show that layer of pulp that I was talking about. This right here, if you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a pretty decent layer of pulp, okay? So, like I said, I don't strain my juices, so it doesn't bother me, but I do know that a lot of people have a preference about that. If you have a preference about it, it's just one of those like colanders that you can get at like the dollar store, and then you can just put it in a bowl and kind of strain that extra juice out. You can also use a nut milk bag to do it as well, or you can use a mesh bag. I mean, they have all kinds of different things that you could do. Probably some, what else do I have in here? Yeah, so anything like, is that my good? Anything you have like that will get that extra layer of pulp off or out. So for final thoughts regarding this juicer, I think that this is a great starter juicer. This is a perfect option for someone who's very new to juicing. This juicer is not going to break the bank. It's very, very cost efficient when it comes to learning if this is gonna be something that you're gonna be able to like or sustain. Even when it comes to the pulp is a little bit wet. It's not like, you can definitely tell that there's some more juice to come out of it, but it's not like, I've seen way worse. My first starter juicer was way worse than this. It was like liquid, literally liquid in the bottom of here. This is not like that, right? So you can still tell how dry it gets, right? And you can also see how small the cups are, which is another indicator of just how much juice that it can hold, right? So this is it's also travel friendly, which I really like and appreciate, because if you're like me, I juice for everybody that I go see whenever I go and travel. So my mom, my grandmother, I take my juicer with me. So this is a perfect space saver in a suitcase. It doesn't take up that much room. This is a great juicer for someone who, again, if you have kids like me and that are eager to help you, you can definitely use this juicer to introduce the concept to them without worrying about them doing something wrong or making a mistake. Be careful though, it is very lightweight, and so my son is a little bit heavy-handed, so you could kind of see it rocking a little bit. I don't know if you caught that, but you could kind of see it rocking a little bit, so you just got to be very careful that he doesn't accidentally knock over the juice, or that he doesn't accidentally disconnect the functionality, which we did have an issue with. We fixed it off camera, of course, but those are the kind of things that you just kind of want to be mindful of. But overall, I would definitely recommend this juicer to somebody starting out and that doesn't have a whole bunch of money, $800, $900, $1,000 to spend on juicing, a juicing habit. Y'all, fruit and vegetables are already expensive enough, especially if you want to go the healthier route and do organic, and then you have to buy the cleaning supplies, the baking soda, the vinegar, the everything. So this is a great option for someone who is just wanting to test out the waters, dip your little toesies into the juicing world, and then upgrade along the way. Oh, also, we did not have any clogging issues with the celery. That is always chef's kiss. That is very much an indicator of if the juicer is worth your time. If the celery gets caught, you want to keep it moving. But we didn't have any issues with the celery. This little cup, right? This cup is small, so be careful. It did fill up and overflow on me a couple of times, but you just have to be careful, be mindful, and watch for that so that you don't make the same mistake that I did. So all of the things the issues that I guess had with this juicer are preventable, like my son leaning too hard on it, kind of tipping it a little bit, letting the juicer cup overflow, things like that. Very basic, super simple. But the big thing is the celery didn't get caught. It is a little bit louder, but it did not wake up the baby from the nap. That is the biggest thing. So even if it's a little bit louder, it's not gonna wake up the baby or wake up the kids from nap time or be a super interruption. But I would not use this juicer maybe like in the midnight hour, unless you live by yourself, and then it's not really gonna matter. But for me and my lifestyle, I would probably use this juicer like right now around lunchtime hour, around the nap time hour. I would not use this juicer late night in the evening. It's not as quiet as we like to keep our house in the evening. So, but that's really just personal preference, right? I will leave a link in the description box below. I hope that you guys try this juicer out. If you do, let me know. I'm super excited for you to get started with this.
If you're thinking about getting this juicer, there is a link just for you in the description box. And I want to thank AMZ Chef for gifting me with this juicer.
Alright, let's see. It's hot, Mama.
Yeah, it's spicy. You like spicy?
No.
I know.
I don't like spicy.
I know.
Anymore.
Okay, all right, now close it and turn it on.
Now let's do some more.